Hi, everybody. Hey, you're at the Creative Thought Room, or how do we say it? How to come up with a cool idea. I'm not sure what the name of this show is, but they're just creative ideas and my thoughts on creativity, how you come up with ideas for campaigns, for feature films, for a general market, conceptually writing them, coming up with a direction strategically. Um, what I'm going to show you right now, we're going to talk about a movie. I've done a lot of movie campaigns over the years for a one sheet. A one sheet is a 27 an inch by 27 by 41 inches long. Key art is a increment that's used to measure the size of creative that's used for outdoor and for video boxes, for digital work, and etc. I'm going to talk about a particular film that I want to talk about called James Brown, and right here you're going to see this is a program that comes from that amazing library in the back here. I have some of the most amazing campaigns here, creative ideas I use to come up with ideas for campaigns for all kind of projects. But anyway, back to James Brown, called Get On Up is the name of the film. I've seen the trailer. It looks okay. It doesn't look that good. It looks like a TV film. But I think that these are just my thoughts on when you're working on a project like a biopic, the best thing to do is try to find an image or something that speaks to that particular biograph. Like if it's Jackie, you need to find a book on Jackie Robinson. If it's James Brown, this one I found is a program book that I got when I went to Cobo Hall. I used to watch James Brown all the time. I loved him. I mean, matter of fact, my first piece of artwork that I did as a designer was a drawing of a James Brown album cover, and somebody stole it. But so that's how much I love James Brown. He actually started me getting into artwork and design and creativity. So anyway, but I think one of the best images that would have been good for Getting Up would have been this image of James Brown right here, um, in a cape, because I thought that was the most prolific part of James's show. At the end of the show, when he would fall down with his mic, and then all of a sudden, Bobby Bird or somebody would run out with this beautiful sequins cape that would be put over his shoulders to pat him down, to relax him. And then as he was moving, he would jump back up and start to dance again. And then he would fall back down again. They put the cape back on. So I just thought, to me, that the campaign for this one sheet should have been James Brown written on the cape with them putting the pad over his shoulder. That, to me, was James Brown. I mean, doing the James Brown itself was an incredible dance. I mean, to this day, Michael Jackson copied a lot of stuff from James Brown. But I think also, too, another great image that comes from this book was this great image here of him dancing on stage. Here was a fabulous image of him right here. What a beautiful image. On black and white. I mean, sometimes I say images don't have to be in color, but if they're just so powerful, sometimes just the image alone can do it and just make it a powerful image. I always felt that if you have a very strong image, the typography can always be very subtle and simple. But if the subject is very multiple and very diverse, then you use multiple images on the typography. Anyway, so I just want to kind of give you my direction, what I thought Get On Up should be. You can check this out. I'm going to put this on YouTube, and there'll be some other creative ideas coming along. I'll be showing you a lot of images here and ideas that I think about as I work on films, and I'll be glad to show you how I think and my process is. And I'm not copying images, so to speak, but I kind of like use them as an inspiration to lead me to another image that will take us to where we want to end up being. And then I do a little pencil sketch of some sort, and I give it to the photographer, and then we hash it out from there. Okay, thanks for coming out here, man. And look, we got to come up with a cool name for creativity or creative or thoughts, idea. I got to come up with something cool, man. And we'll come up with it. So, okay, talk to you soon. Hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. All right, bye bye.